If you're in search of a very easy way to get a stealthier appearance to the rear end of your 2004 to 2008 style side F-150, these LED taillights with the black housing and the smoke lens is the way to go. Now this set will be great to match with any black accents on the truck or create a more modernized look with the LED lighting and light bar accenting. Now even though these will have a very smoked lens for a stealthy appearance, these will be significantly brighter than your factory halogens, making you a lot more noticeable on the road and of course turning some heads at the same time. Now in the center you're going to see a cluster of individual bright red LEDs surrounded by a white LED C-shaped light bar. Now this will appear white when the taillight is off, but when your headlights or your daytime running lights are on, this will illuminate in a red color, giving it more of a fiber optic look. Now underneath the large portion of lighting up at the top here, you'll see some smaller strips of red reflectors to meet OE standards, and then down at the bottom you're going to see a larger cutout for your halogen reverse bulb that you'll be swapping over. Not to mention, these will be pretty tough if you do take your truck off-road with a polycarbonate lens and an ABS housing. Now speaking of standards, these will be DOT and SAE approved, so you can add some peace of mind there when purchasing this set. Now speaking of buying these, when it comes to price, these will be roughly $300, which isn't too bad when you consider what you're getting with this set. Now I do really like the fact that these will have some straight and to the point styling without being super flashy or having multiple light bars or even a chrome Euro housing for the guys that want something a little bit more simplistic. Now choosing your style does come down to personal preference in design, but if you're more a fan of an aggressive appearance for your build, then this is going to be a great choice. Now as far as install goes, this is going to be pretty easy and it's going to come in at a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about an hour to get the job done with some basic hand tools. I wouldn't be surprised if you got it done a little bit sooner though, but one of our guys in the shop is going to actually show you how to get these onto your truck at home. So that's going to wrap it up for my review. Let's get into the install.
The tools you need for this project are a ratchet and an 8mm socket. Hi everyone, today we're installing a set of taillights on our F-150, but first let's watch a short video on how to uninstall the stock lights.
All right, first step of course is to drop your tailgate. You're going to grab an impact gun or a ratchet and an 8mm socket or a flathead screwdriver. We're going to remove the 2 factory bolts holding on our taillight from the inside of that tailgate. One top, one bottom. We want to hold on to these screws to be reinstalled later. All right, once those are out, grab the edge, pull straight back. Now what we can do is pinch and disconnect the factory harness. Now you can set your factory light aside.
Before we install our new light, there's a couple things we need to take care of. One is we need to transfer our reverse light socket to our new light. So to do that, we just turn this counterclockwise and pull it out. All right, once we've got that out, then just grab a hold of the bulb gently and pull it out of the socket. Now we can transfer the socket to the new light. You know, on the back of the new light, where the reverse light socket goes, you'll find a plug in there, and we just need to plug that in where the old bulb was on the socket. So we just push that in, lock it into place, and then insert our socket, turn it clockwise, and lock it into place. Next thing we need to do is you'll notice that there's a resistor pack on the new light, and it's got some double-sided tape on the back. You can mount that pretty much anywhere you want just by removing the backing tape. Now I'm going to recommend that we just put it on the side of the light here, right next to the manufacturer's label, to hold it in place. Now we can go ahead and install our new light. Now we can plug in our reverse light connector, and plug in our tail light connector. And now we can go ahead and install our light. And secure it with the original hardware. And we'll tighten those down using our 8mm socket. And now you can repeat that process for the other side.
So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of these LED taillights with the black housing and the smoke lens fitting all 2004 to 2008 style side F-150s. For more videos and products just like this, remember to always keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.